Have you ever wondered why some of the most successful people in the world prioritize solitude? Let's take a moment to unpack this. Solitude, often shrouded in misconception, is not about being alone in a negative sense. It's not about isolation or loneliness. It's not an abyss of social abandonment. Rather, it's about being alone without being lonely. Solitude is a state of being that we embrace, not because we have to, but because we understand its profound importance. In the hustle and bustle of our fast-paced world, we often forget the power that solitude holds. The noise of everyday life can drown out our inner voice, the one that holds our truest desires, our deepest thoughts, our most profound insights. In solitude, we find a quiet space where this voice can finally be heard. Imagine a vast, tranquil lake with still waters. That is the state of our mind in solitude, calm, peaceful, and untroubled. It is in this state that we can truly connect with ourselves, diving deep into our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, and our fears. Solitude is a journey to self-discovery. It's about peeling back the layers of our lives, the roles we play, the masks we wear, and getting to the heart of who we really are. It's about understanding our strengths and acknowledging our weaknesses. It's about finding our passions and realizing what truly makes us happy. Solitude is the key to unlocking our inner peace. It allows us to align our thoughts, our actions, our lives with who we truly are. It paves the way for self-acceptance and self-love, fostering a sense of contentment within ourselves. Remember, solitude is not about isolation or loneliness. It's about taking the time to be with yourself, to understand yourself, to love yourself. It's about finding that quiet space within you where you can hear your own voice, feel your own heart, and truly connect with your innermost self. Solitude is not about isolation or loneliness, but rather about finding a sense of peace and contentment within oneself. Now, let's delve into the story of Jane, a woman who discovered her inner peace through solitude. Jane was a high-flying corporate maven, living in the throbbing heart of a bustling city. Her life was a constant whirlwind of meetings, deadlines, and social obligations. The city's ceaseless hum was the soundtrack to her existence, a relentless symphony of noise, people, and pressure. One day Jane decided she needed a respite. She craved quiet, space to think, and time to reflect. She decided to retreat, to step away from the teeming metropolis and immerse herself in solitude. It wasn't an escape, but rather a journey towards herself. An opportunity to slow down, to listen to the silence, and to meet the person she had become. In solitude, Jane found a mirror to her soul. She could see her life, not as a series of events, but as a tapestry of choices, experiences, and emotions. She reflected on her triumphs and her failures, her joys and her sorrows. She considered her relationships, her ambitions, her dreams. She looked at her life not with judgment, but with understanding and acceptance. Solitude also provided Jane with the space to make important decisions. She was able to contemplate her path and consider her future without the influence of others. She could think deeply, weigh her options, and make choices that truly resonated with her inner self. Ultimately, Jane discovered her inner peace. She found serenity in the silence, tranquility in her thoughts, and clarity in her decisions. She realized that peace wasn't about avoiding the noise or escaping the chaos. It was about finding equilibrium within herself, regardless of the world around her. Through solitude, Jane discovered a sanctuary within herself. She found a space where she could retreat, reflect, and rejuvenate. She discovered a place of calm amidst the storm, a place where she could truly be herself. Solitude became Jane's sanctuary, a place where she found clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of herself. So, what can we learn from Jane's story? Well, if there's one resounding message, it's that solitude can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. By carving out moments of solitude, Jane was able to step back from the noise and distractions of daily life and truly listen to her own voice. Solitude, as we've seen, is not about isolating oneself from the world. Instead, it's about creating a space where one can reflect, evaluate, and make important decisions without external influences. It's in these quiet moments that we can often find the answers we've been searching for. But it's not just about decision-making. Solitude can also be a powerful stress reducer. In our fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with information, demands, and expectations. Sometimes we just need to press pause, to breathe, to be alone with our thoughts. This act of self-care can significantly reduce stress levels and foster a sense of calm. And let's not forget about creativity. Many of history's greatest thinkers and artists have credited solitude as a source of their inspiration. When we're alone, our minds are free to wander, to dream, to imagine. This freedom can lead to remarkable bouts of creativity and innovation. However, it's crucial to strike a balance. While solitude can be beneficial, humans are inherently social creatures. We thrive on connection, interaction, and shared experiences. So while it's important to make time for solitude, it's equally important to maintain healthy social relationships. And finally, let's talk about inner peace. Solitude, as Jane discovered, allows for deep introspection. It's a chance to confront our fears, to acknowledge our flaws, and to celebrate our strengths. In doing so, we can find a sense of peace within ourselves that no external force can disturb. As Jane discovered, solitude is not a state to be feared, but a condition to be embraced for its potential to bring about inner peace. So let's embrace it, and see where this journey takes us. So, are you ready to explore the power of solitude and unlock your inner peace? This is your call to solitude. It's your invitation to step away from the noise and chaos of the world, to turn off the screens and silence the notifications, and to simply be with yourself. Start small. Set aside just 5 minutes each day for quiet reflection. Use this time to breathe, to think, to feel. Don't judge or rush yourself, but allow your thoughts to flow freely. This is not an escape, but a journey inward, a journey towards understanding and acceptance. As the days progress, you might find yourself craving more of these moments of solitude. Embrace them. Extend your time of reflection, or incorporate moments of quiet into your daily routines. A peaceful breakfast, a solitary walk, a quiet evening. These are all invitations to solitude. Remember, the journey to inner peace begins with a single step into solitude.